Welcome to Global Watch. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. Tonight, a story of ambition, technology, and a seismic shift in global power dynamics, all embodied in a single, magnificent machine. High above the Earth, a new giant has stretched its wings, completing a journey that signals more than just a successful test flight. It heralds the potential dawn of a new era in aviation. China's C929 widebody jet, a project years in the making and steeped in geopolitical drama, has just flown 12,000 kilometers non-stop, a clear and powerful statement to the world. This is not merely another aircraft, it is a direct challenge to the decades-long dominance of Western titans, Airbus and Boeing, and a potent symbol of China's technological ascendancy on the world stage. For half a century, the skies have been ruled by a duopoly, a comfortable arrangement for Europe and the United States. Now, a third major player is taxiing towards the runway, ready to take off. The C929 represents a monumental leap for China's aerospace industry, following in the contrails of its smaller sibling, the C919 narrow-body jet. The implications are profound, touching everything from supply chains and economic balances to the very nature of global alliances. This is more than a news report. It is a glimpse into the future of our interconnected world. The story of the C929 begins not as a purely Chinese project, but as a symbol of burgeoning Sino-Russian cooperation. Initially conceived as the COMAC CR929, the aircraft was a joint venture between China's COMAC and Russia's UAC, aiming to challenge the Western aerospace establishment. Disagreements over intellectual property, profit sharing, and manufacturing roles soon emerged, stalling progress. The partnership faltered after sweeping Western sanctions on Russia in 2022 crippled its access to critical aerospace components. China faced a choice: delay the project indefinitely or go it alone. Beijing took full control, rebranding the jet as the COMAC C929 and ending the joint venture. This transition underscored China's determination to achieve self-reliance in aerospace, even at the cost of losing Russian expertise. Now, COMAC dictates the project's terms, from design to supplier selection. The C929 stands as a testament to China's industrial might and its ambition to become a technological superpower. In aviation, some test flights are more than technical checks, they're statements of intent. The C929's 12,000-kilometer journey in June 2025 was a bold demonstration of its long-haul capabilities. This range puts it in direct competition with the Airbus A350 and Boeing 787, connecting China non-stop to London, New York, or Sydney. At the Paris Air Show, COMAC announced a realistic timeline: domestic certification by 2032, first commercial flight by 2035. The successful flight validated years of research and development, transforming the C929 from a prototype into a real contender. It also sent a clear message: China is no longer just a follower in aerospace, but a rising leader and innovator. The race for the skies now has a formidable new competitor. The C929 is engineered for the heart of the wide-body market, seating 250 to 320 passengers. Its airframe uses advanced composites to reduce weight and boost fuel efficiency, enabling its impressive 12,000-kilometer range. While China is developing its own CJ2000 engine, early C929s will rely on proven Western power plants from Rolls-Royce or GE. The cockpit features state-of-the-art avionics and fly-by-wire controls, aiming for safety and operational efficiency. COMAC faces the challenge of integrating complex systems from both domestic and international suppliers. Passenger comfort is a priority, with a quiet cabin, better air quality, and larger windows, matching the best from Airbus and Boeing. The C929 aims to be not just technologically advanced, but also a commercially attractive choice for airlines. One of the most surprising twists in the C929 story is the return of Western suppliers. At the 2025 Paris Air Show, COMAC quietly signed deals with firms like Safran and Crane Aerospace for key systems. Despite years of trade tensions, the gravitational pull of China's market proved irresistible for Western companies. These deals were low-key, reflecting the political risks and export control challenges involved. For Western suppliers, the C929 is a high-stakes gamble. Participate and risk political backlash, or stay out and lose market share. For COMAC, Western technology boosts credibility but leaves the program exposed to future geopolitical shocks. The C929's supply chain is a tightrope walk between commercial opportunity and political risk. The global aerospace industry remains deeply interconnected, even as rivalries intensify. The C929's success could disrupt the lucrative widebody market, long dominated by Airbus and Boeing. COMAC will first target China's vast domestic market, where state-backed airlines are likely to place large orders. This captive market secures production and provides a launchpad for international sales. The program is a catalyst for China's high-tech ecosystem, creating jobs and driving innovation across multiple industries. For Airbus and Boeing, the C929 is a strategic threat, especially as China is the world's fastest-growing aviation market. As COMAC's production grows, it will gain leverage over suppliers and spur the rise of a parallel Chinese supply chain. The result could be a split in the global aerospace industry, with Western and Chinese blocs competing for dominance. The shockwaves will be felt by thousands of companies worldwide. The C929 is more than a jet. It's a symbol of China's national pride and technological independence. For Beijing, every milestone is a triumph in its quest for self-reliance and global leadership. The jet reduces China's dependence on Western aircraft, addressing a long-standing strategic vulnerability. Globally, the C929 signals to developing nations that challenging the established order is possible. China will use the C929 as a tool of soft power, offering alternatives to Western suppliers and expanding its influence. For the West, the C929 is a wake-up call about China's rapid technological rise. The aircraft's progress, despite political headwinds, highlights the complexities of global competition. The C929 is a metallic symbol of a shifting world order. Despite its technical achievements, the C929's biggest challenge is winning international certification. Without FAA and EASA approval, its access to lucrative Western markets is blocked. The certification process is long, expensive, and now more politically charged than ever. COMAC must also build trust with airlines, who value reliability, low operating costs, and robust support networks. Airbus and Boeing have decades of trust. COMAC must prove itself from scratch. Initial sales will likely be to Chinese and allied carriers, with global expansion requiring aggressive pricing and guarantees. Building a global brand and after-sales network is as tough as building the jet itself. The true test for the C929 will be its performance in the fleets of skeptical international airlines. We stand at a pivotal moment in aviation history. The C929's 12,000-kilometer flight signals a seismic shift in an industry long ruled by two giants. From a troubled joint venture to a symbol of Chinese ambition, the C929 challenges old assumptions about power and innovation. The road ahead is tough. Certification, trust, and geopolitics all loom large. Yet, dismissing the C929 would be a mistake. China's resources and resolve are formidable. The duopoly is now a triopoly, promising more competition and innovation for airlines and passengers alike. The next decade will determine whether the C929 truly reshapes the skies. The world is changing, and the C929 is one of its most powerful new symbols.